Do you know you can make six figures just selling braided wigs from the comfort of your home? And the good thing about this business is that you do not need to know how to make these braided wigs. Yes, in today's video, I'm going to tell you how I was able to make six figures from the comfort of my home just selling braided wigs, and even without having the knowledge of making these braided wigs. Hello and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're just seeing my face for the first time, hi, thank you so much for clicking this video to watch. Do not forget to like this video, hit the subscribe button so that you can always get the notification of any time I post relevant videos that you are definitely going to love, just like this one. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you how I was able to generate six figures by just selling braided wigs from the comfort of my home. And I'm also going to tell you, if you do not know how to make braided wigs, I'm also going to tell you what you are going to do in order to be able to also generate these six figures from the comfort of your home. So without wasting much of your time, let's dive right into the video. But one thing I did that enabled me to actually make six figures from selling braided wigs from the comfort of my home was having the skill of making braided wigs. Yes, I know somebody is going to say, but you just said you're going to still make the money even if I don't have the skills. Yes, you are going to make the money even if you don't have the skills, and I'm going to be telling you about that shortly. Okay, so I started making braided wigs way back 2016, and I made it for a couple of customers, but there was a month that it actually blew up and I made six figures. Now, one thing that helped me in making these six figures was because I had the skill. I know how to make this braided wig. Now, like I said, if you do not have the skill, you can still make these six figures. I am going to show you later on in this video how you can go about making these six figures even without having the knowledge of braided wigs. So I knew how to make these braided wigs. Okay, I already have the knowledge of making braided wig because I actually started my hair business in 2016, sorry. So I already know how to make braided wigs. I already know how to make human hair wigs. I already know how to sell hairs and everything. So it was super easy for me to just sell because I had the skills. So you want to make sure that you have the skills for this before you go ahead to do this braided wig business. Like I said, I'm going to share with you, if you do not have the skills, you can still make profit from this business. Just keep watching the video. I am going to share with you. Okay, so the number two thing I did was marketing. Now, you guys, this is super essential. I talk to my clients about this, like people that want to set up their own hair business. I always tell them that, look, marketing is everything. You cannot start up a business and you are not marketing. You cannot start up a business and it is only you that knows about that business. Okay, so there is no way you are going to get customer base if you are not marketing your business, if you are not selling your business, if you are not talking about your business, if you are not advertising your business. And for this marketing, I actually leverage on social media platform, which super helped me a lot. Like, social media is the new oil money. If you don't know, just know it now. Like, I'm going to tell you for free. If you are making any business or if you are doing any business and it's still not on social media yet, then you are definitely missing a lot. You are missing out, because social media is going to help you to promote your business. It's going to help you to reach out to more audience that need your business or that need whatever that you are selling. So number three thing I did was getting supplies, like getting suppliers for my braided wig business. Now, you guys, when it comes to braided wig business, there are a lot of things that needs to be done, and just like I told you, I was the one that made these braided wigs all by myself. So I needed the braiding hair, I needed scissors, I needed oils, I needed the braiding cap and everything. So getting these supplies, I needed to get people that already start selling these things or people that are already selling these things. So I had to look for markets close to me to buy them and to start processing these braided wigs. Now, if you do not have the skill of making braided wigs at all, this is where you come in. You want to look for people that already have the skill of making these braided wigs. Make sure they know how to produce it. Make sure you have seen it with your eye, that they made braided wigs and it was good. They made it and it came out perfect. Okay, you don't want to sell braided wigs that are not of quality, because people will come back at you. You also want to make sure that you have seen the ones that they have made with your eye, and then connect with them. You can take their numbers, you can talk to them about it, if they can be able to do it, like if they can do for you, like make for you, and then you in turn sell to your end customers. Or if you do not even want to use any money at all to start the business, you can talk to them, okay, that you'll be bringing braided wigs jobs to them, and they'll be making it and delivering it to you, and then you will be sending it to your customers. That way you don't need to spend money at all starting the braided wig business, and you will still end up making profits even without knowing how to make this braided wig. So you see that I have satisfied telling you that you can actually make braided wigs, or you can actually sell braided wigs from the comfort of your home without even having the knowledge of how to braid these braided wigs. All you need to know is to make sure that you are doing your marketing right and you are connecting with the right suppliers. Okay, you guys, so the fourth thing I did was quality delivery. Now, just like what I said, you want to make sure that if you don't have the skill, okay, to actually do these braided wigs, you want to make sure that you are giving it to people that do quality braided wigs. Quality is everything when it comes to business. You need to stand out when it comes to braided wigs. There are a lot of braided wigs in the market, and you want to make sure that your customers keeps coming back, or they keep referring you to other persons that will likely come to buy your product. And the only way that can happen is if you are making quality braided wigs. So for me, I was making quality braided wigs. Like, my wigs are top notch. I'm going to leave some of the videos of my wigs on the screen for you so that you can see. And if you need quality braided wigs, this is me telling you that I can do it for you, and I can deliver to you anywhere in the world. So I made quality braided wigs. I'm also going to leave the link to my Instagram handle in the description box. You can go ahead and send a message to my Instagram account, and you get attended to if you want that quality braided wig. So quality braided wigs was another thing that made me stand out and made that actual amount, and in 1 month, that was what really skyrocketed, because there was a lady that bought one of my braided wigs, and when she received it, she was so wowed. It was so amazing, and she had to bring 2 of her friends, who later brought 4 of their friends. Like, it is everything. Quality is everything. I cannot say this enough. Quality is everything when you are doing any business, or when you want to jump into the braided wig business. So look for somebody or suppliers. If you don't have the knowledge of the business, look for suppliers that have quality braided wigs. So that is another tip that I did that actually made me to sell 6 figures in 1 month. Okay, so another thing I did was the pricing. Now, this can be a bit tricky. I know some people will tell you, oh, if you want to sell in business, make sure that your price is cheaper than your competitors' price and all of that. Now, I'm going to tell you there is a way that that thing or that tip is going to backfire against you. I wouldn't have been able to make this amount of money if I am not pricing my braided wigs very well. Now, when it comes to pricing, there are a lot of things to take to consideration. Okay, you want to take the consideration of labor. If you are the one doing it, you want to consider the time it takes to labor, the labor time. Even if you are paying somebody to do it for you, you also want to consider how much the person is charging you for the labor fee. You also want to consider how much it takes to actually get the equipment to make that braided wig. You also want to consider that. And also, when it comes to pricing, you want to make sure that you are adding at least 30% into the total amount for your profits. Okay, you just want to make sure of that. But in summary, your pricing depends on how much it's going to take to actually produce that braided wigs. If it's going to take you, like, let's say for instance, it's going to take you 8,000 to produce a braided wig, you are not supposed to be selling it any less than plus 30% of the 8,000 on top of it. I hope that makes sense. So it is 8,000 plus 30% of 8,000 added to it. That is supposed to be the amount of the cost of the braided wig. Now, don't also forget that what made up that 8,000 is the labor and the equipment that are used to actually make up that braided wig, or to make that braided wig. So you guys, I was able to do all of this in the space of 1 month. Like, I was able to put up all these ideas together, and in the space of 1 month I was able to make 300,000. I'm going to leave it also on the screen for you if you have not even seen it before now, because I like to talk with evidence, I like to talk with facts. So I'm going to leave everything on the screen for you. A friend came, bought from me, brought another friend, bought from me, and that one brought another friend. Like, the referrals keep coming up till tomorrow, and that was how I was able to make 300,000 naira in profit in 1 month, just making braided wigs from the comfort of my home. You too can actually do it. Even if you don't have the skills, you can connect with somebody that have the skills and collect your profit after all, okay, without even you touching an attachment or touching a braided wig. Okay, you guys, so if you want to delve strictly into this business, like you want to do this business at all costs, or you want to learn how to run this business successfully and keep making 6 figures out of it from the comfort of your home without you even doing these wigs, okay, send me an email. It's going to be in the description box. With that email, I have a training where I teach people how they can actually do these businesses and make profits from the comfort of their home and make good money. Okay, you guys, so of course it's for a fee. It is not free, you guys. I'll give you that hair masterclass for a fee. It is not free. So if you also want quality braided wigs, do not forget, check the description box. I have a link to my WhatsApp there where you can just send a message and an attendant is going to answer you ASAP. Now in my next video, I'm going to share with you how I actually started my hair business without a single money. Yes, I know some people are finding it difficult to actually start their hair business with money, okay, and I'm going to be telling you how you can actually go about that without even spending a dime on the hair business. Okay, you guys, I'm going to see you